Hi! So if you're thinking of joining the Christmas Stitch Along this year and you're a little bit worried about how Teachable works, then I just wanted to show you what it's like inside once you join the Stitch Along. So if you click to join and you purchase the Stitch Along, then you are taken directly to a checkout page where the coupon is already applied if you're buying it early bird sale time. And then once you're in, your page will look like this, and you will get an email with a link to this page so you can always come back and find it. You have to create an account too once you purchase. You just need your email, your first name and a password, and then you can log in every week to get the pattern. Then you can pay on PayPal or you can pay via credit card. Now once you're in, this is what it looks like. So there's not much in here right now as we haven't started the Stitch Along yet, but this is the basics of what it will look like. It will also have a welcome video up here. I just haven't recorded that yet. So once you're in, I'm going to show you down here how it is going to work, but there's going to be a welcome video. What you need is going to have like a list and a supply list you can download. There's going to be a link to get the full kit, and then this is where you'll access all of your patterns. So what I'm going to do is, because there's nothing in the Christmas one yet, I'm going to take you over to my Peace, Calm and Happiness Stitch Along that I ran this year as well, and I'm going to show you how it sort of works and is structured. So here it says day 1, but this will be your week 1, because this is a weekly Stitch Along where the pattern is released every week. The Peace, Calm and Happy one, the pattern was released every day for 3 weeks. So pretty similar though, like this is just 7 separate patterns, and this is going to be obviously weekly patterns. So when you click to get your that week's pattern, this is why I love Teachable, because you can put all this text here, the patterns underneath. I can put videos in to show you how to make the advent calendar or any other tutorials that you might need. So this is where your pattern will be. And what I'm going to do is there's going to be a separate colour key that you can print off and have with you. I always find if you're working from a phone or a computer for your pattern and you're not printing it off every week, it's handy to have the colour key in front of you printed, even if you don't print the rest of the pattern off. For this one I did put it on, but that's because there was only 5 colours, so it was a bit different. But yeah, I just like printing the colour key off. So as you can see, you can view the pattern here, so this is scrolling on the pattern itself, but if I come off the pattern, I can scroll down and I can click to download it down here. So you just click that button, it downloads right here, and I've already downloaded it. Well, I created it, so I already have the PDF, and then it opens here. So then you can't see on the screen, but at the top here I can print it or I can download it. Well, it's already downloaded. I don't know why there's a download button there again. But I can print it off, I can open it up, and it's just all there for me. Now obviously this is all blank because it was only the first part of the pattern. So day 1 we were just stitching the top border. But let's go back to the Christmas one. So once you click in here, there's literally nothing in here right now, but this is where that week 1 pattern will be. I can put videos in here, I can put extra things that you need, and then you can see here all of the extra things that's going to be up. You can see here how far through I love this little progress bar, so you can see how far you've come and how much extra you need to do, because once you're in, this has got some stuff in it actually. It's not finished yet. I'm halfway through, but what you can do is at the bottom, oh no, maybe it's at the top. You can't see the button because I'm recording my screen, but at the top up here there's a complete and continue, and if I click that, it obviously shows you it's 7% complete and it takes you to the next one. As you can see, I'm still recording, writing all this out. Yeah, and so your patterns will be here, and then we have bonuses at the bottom. So you get 3 patterns for free in this stitch along as well. So they're all in here, all ready for you. All the things you need, and you can download them, like I said. So this is how, I suppose, this is how it's going to work. This will be like week 1 kind of thing, and then you can download. Again, just click and it downloads for you automatically. This is just free patterns that I'm giving you for free while you're waiting for the stitch along to start if you are an early bird. I also give you some planning sheets because I love that they have this shopping list here. So if you print these off, you can put all of the details of the pattern in, write all the colours down that is in the pattern. I mean, if you're getting a kit, you might not need to do this, but if you are buying your own supplies, you can write all of this in, and then you can look at all the things you need and write a little shopping list at the bottom of all the things you still might need to get if you haven't got them in your stash already. Then you can write down all of this. Now, approx hours to stitch, I could probably gauge that by the time we start. I could tell you if you really wanted to know. Some patterns have that, that's why I keep that there, because you can use these for any pattern, not just the stitch along. And then you can write down now there's 9 parts to this one, but the last 3 are actually making the advent calendar, so you can write each date that the next part of the pattern is going to be released to keep you on track. And it's released at 8 AM British summertime, so you can write down the time in your time zone. And what's going to happen is, because of daylight saving times, the time is going to change halfway through the stitch along, so that will help you keep you on track so you know when the time's going to change. I'm going to let you guys know that at the start of the stitch along once I've found out when the clocks change again here in the UK. So it might change for you as well, because I know even though the States and other countries have daylight saving time too, they're usually at different weeks, so there's always a bit of time thing going on. Yes, so you get those for free as well. And this is handy if you want to just change any of the pattern, add little things. The squares look awful on here because they're so small, but they are actually looking good when you've downloaded them. Yeah, and just put some little goals for yourself as well for the rest of the year if you want to as well. And some notes. I love my little planning sheets. So I hope that helps you see why I love Teachable so much and why I'm hosting the stitch along in there. It's just so good. I wish I had video to show you guys. Like, the video is inside here. Let me see on here. I do have a little welcome play, like audio recording in this one, so you just click play and it plays for you. But for the stitch along, the Christmas one, I'm probably going to do a full-on welcome video, so it'll just be on a screen like this and you can just press play and watch the video. And the same for all the tutorials. When they're in, you can just watch the video directly in Teachable. You just log in and it's all there. And if you're joining late, you can look at the date and you'll know where we're up to, so you can jump in where we're up to, or you can start from week 1 if you want to. Obviously, we're finishing pretty close to December and we are creating an advent calendar, so you might want to jump in where we're at and try and catch up pretty quickly, just so we finish for December. Now, the last few weeks I kind of make them a bit slower to give everyone a chance to catch up, so you don't need to worry if you're falling a little bit behind. So I hope that helps you figure out whether the stitch along is for you, whether Teachable is for you, whether you like Teachable, and just gives you a bit more clarity on how Teachable works. And I hope to see you in the stitch along. Bye bye.